I have a 21-year-old U.S. citizen child. Can I apply for a green card? Right? So most of the time that's a yes. So there's different ways and different people qualify in different ways, okay? And not everyone is going to qualify, but if you do qualify, there might be different methods on how to make this happen. So let's say, for example, you entered with a visa and then you stayed here and you had a child who is 21. Generally, the general rule here is that your child can sponsor you for a green card. Okay, the general rule, your child can sponsor you for a green card. And that is in the United States. You won't have to leave the United States for this. You would get work authorization and travel authorization. This is if you entered legally. You would get work authorization and travel authorization. You'd have a green card interview perhaps. Some people do not have an interview in this situation. And your green card would be approved. And end of story, green card holder, 5 years later, you can be a U.S. citizen. Okay, so that's if you have a 21-year-old, if you have a 21-year-old U.S. citizen child and you entered legally. It's a fairly straightforward process for most people. Of course, this process can get complicated if you have criminal issues, if you left the country, came back illegally. There are many different things. If you've been put in removal proceedings, there's lots of ways to complicate this. But for most people, it is not a complicated. It's not a complicated thing. It can be fairly straightforward. Just know that you have to separately apply for your work authorization and your travel authorization in this situation. Okay, so it's not just the green card application. You qualify for all of these other things, and you should take advantage of those benefits, especially if you're out of status and you've been in this country a really long time and you haven't been able to go back to your home country or to even leave for vacation. So you might be able to do that if you entered legally, you have a U.S. citizen child over 21. Of course, there are complications that come up. So best course of action is to confirm with an immigration attorney like me. For example, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I represent clients all throughout the United States. Feel free to call our office for a consultation, or if you have a question about that, feel free to just type that in here and I'll do my best to answer it here for you. All right, again, that's 703-348-1663.